everybody, welcome to a first look at Steampunk Tower 2. This is a tower defense-esque game. It's been available on both mobile and PC, and developers are kind enough to send me a PC key to check out. Now, for this game, it has a lot of mobile connotations, especially in terms of design, and I think the structure for monetization, but it does have a very interesting persistence system that I think kind of helps it eke out a little bit better than other examples of this design. And we're going to take a look at it today. So the story is, I'm not quite sure what the story is. There's bad guys in alternative Europe, we have steampunk towers, and I guess we're just trying to save the day. But you can definitely tell that this game was designed around a mobile interface and structure. We have different currencies, as you can see, with gold, and this strange thing that we'll look at in a little bit. And there's a huge persistent element in terms of upgrading our base, as well as upgrading the turrets that we take into combat. So these are the ones we have right now. At the moment I have three. We have the basic machine gun, we have a special shotgun, and then we have these kinds of heavy splash damage. Now to upgrade a turret, you need to spend items here to unlock details. When you hit the threshold, you can then choose one of two upgrades. When you hit the next one, if you have the resource for it, which you have to get from certain factories, you'll be able to upgrade the tower further. It's a very interesting take on persistence. Now with that said, if we look around here, you can see the base is kind of operating in real time. Here's our campaign map. Missions that are required are in red. Optional ones that come back are in yellow. And then there's sometimes special super challenge ones that are in blue. But the idea is we're going to slowly but surely go across Europe here, completing missions, upgrading towers, and moving on. Now, these red points allow us to send characters out to grab resources. And again, there you can see where the mobile monetization comes into play. There's a lot of timers that could have been a lot more if I was playing this on mobile, I bet. But here's where I can upgrade things further. I need to hit level 6 to unlock the next industrial center. But I think that's all. So I'm going to click on the next mission. This gives us an idea of what units we're going to fight. Sometimes we have a requirement of towers to own. These are our rewards. So the concept is that our tower is stationary and enemies are going to be coming from the left and right sides. I can choose what towers to place where and move them around during the actual match. So what they're telling me here is that I'm going to be dealing with armored units. And there is a loose rock, paper, scissors formula. There we go. Yep. They're requiring me to take certain turns. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3. Well, in that case, I'll drop out my shotgun, replace it with our machine gun. Looks good. These are additional super weapons that you can take into battle that are designed to give you a massive advantage. And again, you can kind of tell where the monetization aspects are coming into play if we were playing this on free to play. But here we go. Maps are fixed in terms of the waves we're going to get. Now I can move my turrets around any which way, but they can reload for real in the middle. Let's speed this up. Get him. The steam ray is a superpower that builds up as we speed up waves. Oh, here they come. I can move him around like so. And one of the strategies is moving your turrets around to deal with specific threats. These guys are so dead. Here just to get some reloading. The blue ball represents a super meter that allows it to shoot a special shot. About to see that here. Actually, I don't need it right now. But we will be needing it soon. I'll take this as an opportunity to do some reloading. Alright, we got heavy guys coming. Alright, so I'm going to use a special here. See if we can hit that thing's weak. There we go. Good. We're almost on the wave. Some maps have rewards for not taking damage. Alright, so this is a situation where we got a lot of things coming just from this side. But our heavy turn here is a defense or the counter against armored vehicles. And again, the interface was definitely designed for mobile first with the kind of drag UI. Here they come. Go super. And we did it. Now when we complete a mission, besides any set rewards, we get our little loot box here. That gives us random items. And we hit level 6. And again, there's a story of pretty much nondescript characters. Alright. So now, if we go back to our base, first I collect my money. I'm going to upgrade this, which in turn means I can now push this further. So I'm going to spend the details. There we go. We have another floor to our tower. Let's see, can I do anything here? We could go up to the next tier, but I can't go further there. Now the shotgun turn that I picked up, I made sure to get the item that we need, so I'm going to push this further. And again, a lot of the upgrades are very incremental, as you can see. Anything else we need to do right here? Oh, I can check out, come to the map for a second. And these are factories that once you get them, you can then acquire the pieces you need to further upgrade. We'll do one in a second. But if we look over here, you can see we can now add 2 more towers. Place you there. And as the campaign goes on, you will unlock the additional towers, which you can then mix and match as you see fit. I'm going to upgrade that. And since I have the room, I'm going to buy another tower. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're all good there. Get this guy up. And I think we're good. Now to get more of this resource, I have to send my characters out on missions. Which again, there is a timer for. When a mission occurs in an area that I've already done, we can replay it and just do an auto battle. That way we just get the resources. I'll place you right there. So let me see, we got, yeah, that should be good. And let's see. There's our loot. Let's see, can we do this one? Alright, let's try this one out and see what happens. Now that we're leveled up, we have a lot more in terms of functionality here. And again, the game is balanced around these fixed waves. So if you spend enough time grinding, you will just be able to dominate everything. As you are seeing right here. Get him. And I think this is another complaint about Steampunk Tower 2, that there's not a lot here in terms of advanced tactics. Other than knowing when to move units in here to repair, it's really more about the abstraction. But the persistent elements do keep your interest. So now we have a tank coming, which again is why I have these two heavies. Get it. Go for it. Come on. Good. Again, we'll reload in here because it's faster. And the game is built around that slow burn of upgrades, getting new towers, waiting for timers, stuff like that. Some steampunking armadillos coming, apparently. So what I'm going to do is move this guy over here. And try to deal with the counters that way. Here comes the shotgun. And we pretty much got this at this point. Just snipe them out of the air, right? Goodbye. Here's some more loot. And the area is done. Now they came back, so I have to come back here, pick up my money and my resources. And let's see, is there anything else I want to upgrade right now? More importantly, can I upgrade? Let's see, 12, 18, 24, just about. Oh, off by 2. So now if I want to upgrade that, I have to remember to come over here and get another one of these. Send her out. And now, if we want to unlock this upgrade for apparently our next item, or our new turn, I'll need to do that eventually. As you can see, there are new ones coming. And as you also notice, the timers and costs are going up as well. So now they want me to do a defend mission. Yep, I think that is more than adequate for this. And the game has a good base to it. Again, with the persistent elements. But I think it's lacking long term unless you just want to focus on grinding. And this was why I upgraded those heavies first. Just have to hold out. Get him. Use this as an excuse to these. Because this is a defend mission, it means they're not stopped. definitely some of these maps can get very hard, especially some of the secret challenges, and the ones where they kind of want you to use your special powers to have any hope of surviving. Get it. Come on. No, we're still going. We just need a minute 16. Back here. Music's getting pretty epic, isn't it? Didn't really need a bigger tower. They are coming for me, aren't they? Whew. We're gonna get in a little story here. No, he's got loot. What? I'm a high caliber professional? What? Say build a laboratory of lightnings? That does not seem right. Alright, so there's that. We have that upgrade. So now I should be able to build a new turret. Okay. So let's see what this one does. Can shock the enemy. Well, that certainly does a lot more damage than the wasp. And again, if we want to upgrade, I need to level up, and of course we need to spend the resources. Oh, almost forgot. I should take my other axe, right? There it is. Oop. Clicking the wrong things, folks. Alright. That's been upgraded. Probably start to move away from these wasps. And I think that's also improper grammar there. And go for some thunder. So we should have enough for the... No, we don't have enough for a tier upgrade. Meanwhile, I need to get to level 3 for that. They're still doing their little upgrades. And is there anything else we can do right now? The Hornet sounds like that's a sniper-based weapon. Let's see. We unlock some more bonus missions. And let's do this one. So I'm going to replace one of that. I would also like a UI issue would be to drag and drop the turrets onto the tower here. It seems like it would be a lot easier. But let's see what happens. One second. Oh. Go electricity, go. Yeah. It wouldn't be a steampunk without giant robots, right? But we missed the weak point. Weak point's right there. Of course, hit the glowy bit. A chance to repair. Alright. Let's see how this works on this guy. Yep, that would be a counter right there. And these guys are vulnerable to the shotgun, those little tanks. 3 waves down, 1 to go. Or, I'm sorry, I think 2 to go. Go around here. Get with him. Let's get another one of these things, right? And giant robots. I still have 1 more to go. And again, anytime I can activate my superpowers, which will just dominate the map. And it does feel like the game is somewhat tuned for that. But we should be good. Here. So you do need a healthy mix of towers, and more importantly, you need a mix of upgraded towers. But we got it. There's some more loot. Didn't get much for that. Let's see. So that's another new turret. Definitely want to go there. I don't know what the arrow turn is, but it sounds fancy. And what am I missing? And if you see right there, they're going to keep sending enemies to specific areas, which can be annoying. Can I even go here right now? We can. Alright. This will be our last map, I think, for this first look. Like I said, the persistent elements do keep you invested in the game. Now someone's like mowing outside my window, so that's a good sign to wrap things up. But there's a lot of grind built into it. And again, I think that's part of the mobile design showing. And we're going to beat this one fairly easily. Send them out. Goodbye. Those are humans we're ripping apart, too. They're not robots. These are robots. Try not to think about that, right, folks? Alright, that's wave 2. If we get a massive wave, I'll try and use the steam ray just to show it off. Get him. These tanks are no match for me. Better repair though for the final wave. Say goodnight, you damn steampunk enemies. Oh. Is that it? Yeah, that was it. And again, here's our loot. So now I can spend resources to get that. And again, there's just a lot of timers in this game. Now I can come over here and we can auto battle. Get some more there. Oh, we leveled up too. Not bad. I like the little boat traveling on the map. So we can upgrade that. We can actually upgrade a lot of things here. Let's see. No, we're not there yet. Where's my machine gun? Machine gun, where are you? There's our manor. There it is. Well, let's go for it. So that means... Can we even buy something new right now? No. We could take the Wasp up to tier 3. And then tier 4 is there. And then I think that's it in terms of upgrades. Send these guys out on some missions to get some free... I forget the name of that stuff, too. But we'll do that fairly quickly. And I'm going to try and upgrade our Tesla. Or our Lightning, whatever we're going to call it. We have increased firing range. Or increased shock. That's 830. Then we'll go for range on these. Oh, I need to upgrade that to tier 2. Can I even do that right now? I'll be able to do that probably in the next 40 seconds at this rate. But meanwhile, I can speed things up here. There we go. Where's that person? He'll be back in 40 seconds. So while we wait for them to come back, again, if it's a map that I've already done, I can just auto battle. But I don't feel like doing another one here. Alright, they're on their way back. And yeah, it's a very interesting game, and again, it's a great example of how persistence systems can elevate a design, especially when it comes to long-term play. Because as you can see, we are just on the southern tip here, and there's a lot more to do. Whether it will be engaging enough in many hours, that remains to be seen. Alright, he's back. There we go. Now I can upgrade this. Oop. Upgrade that, which then lets me upgrade here. And then if we wanted to, we would go further down. But yeah, like I could build another thunderstorm or thunder. And yeah, I can just keep sending them out. As long as we have the gold. We don't need that. And again, I can adjust things like so. And yeah, that's it. So I'll let the map play out while I finish my end of video speech. So, thank you so much for watching this play of Steampunk Tower 2. It, like I said, is available on Steam as well as mobile devices, with the mobile version being the free-to-play one, I believe. But I would like to thank the developers for giving me a press key to check out. If you're working on a game that you would like me to look at, please don't hesitate to get in touch. And come back for daily discussions on game design here, and on Game Wisdom, where we examine the art and science of games. So, until our next video, have a great night, and we'll end with me hopefully blowing that guy up. Get him. There we go. Alright, until next time, have a good evening. Before we get to the credits, just want to give a quick shout out to the fans and supporters over on patreon.com/gwbicer. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Check back around 10 Eastern for regular streaming. If you'd like to suggest games for me to cover or topics to talk about, let me know in the comments below. For a collection of my writings as well as weekly podcasts on design, check out game-wisdom.com. To support the Game Wisdom Patreon, you can find us on there on patreon.com/gwbicer. $1 will get you into our private Discord channel where we talk game topics and more. $5 will get you voting privileges for any major event, including the Saturday Night Grab Bag, Patreon-funded goals, and more. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you enjoy more videos here on the Game Wisdom YouTube channel.